Va salute. This is Troy Pacelli of Last Call, and I'm just here to let you know that the following live stream is rated R for adult language, highly inappropriate jokes, and oh, who the are we kidding? We have no idea what is going to come out of Gorilla's mouth. Viewer discretion is advised.
Hello, everyone, and I had to do the whole fucking stream because of one fucking jackass there, so I'm going through my studio right now to delete that one. Because I don't think I got it fast enough. Well, how are you guys doing?
Oh, about the same.
Yeah. I don't even know where we were at in the conversation. That just threw me off. So now I'm in my studio right now, deleting that one.
Okay. Hey, PvP.
Hey, Jerm. Hey, I'm just wondering, is there some way we can report this guy, like, because he deserves to be reported. That's ridiculous.
What are we gonna report him for?
Oh, okay. Better just to ignore it and let it go be in the past. Okay.
Yeah. And
his account's probably closed already.
He's probably closed his account already. I wouldn't be surprised. Yeah. That's why I said, I told Gorilla you're taking a chance.
Yeah. Now notice the title of this one.
Oh, I haven't seen it on YouTube yet.
Tuesday night closed panel because of a fucking jackass.
Oh, that's the new one. Okay, good. I just clicked.
Yeah, and Edge Times Nog with the big dogs, and Chrono says, "Welcome back, all." I do not understand people's thought process with that.
I think they have
jealous.
I think they have a lack of a thought process. Actually, Gorilla's probably their fucking problem.
Either that or they want attention. A lot of it.
Well, they won't get much attention by behaving like that because people will just fucking ban them, right? Sorry for the cursing, but I'm kind of still a little PO'd that kind of behavior. Yeah, boy. But that's why once I get around to actually doing my own streams, there's going to be some basic rules. Number one. If you're a member of the community, if you're a known entity here, like all you guys are, welcome, to join any panel, at any time.
Well, but here's the thing, I'm willing to give people a chance. He was talking like a normal person in the private chat. He even started out talking normally on the thing. He looked like he was a member of the community.
He was
the avatar, and he had
good.
And he had his camera on at the beginning,
Oh yeah, he did everything to fool you, Gorilla, and he unfortunately succeeded. He presented himself as a perfectly decent guy, and then, well, we all know what happened after that, right?
Well, here's the thing too. Like with these panels, like most of us, we probably people always gave us a chance to come up on panels, be part of the community, So. You got to give a person a chance to become a part of the community, but...
Well, you know what I would tell somebody like that? I would say, if you really want to be part of the community, start, posting comments in the private chat for a while, like maybe a number of weeks, a number of months, get to be a known person in the community. Two, try and put some content on your YouTube's channel, and maybe, have a channel that's more than like a week old or something, right? That has a bit of a history behind it, that you maybe have put up some, content about something related to what the community interests are. That would be my second, rule when I was starting a stream, because that'd be basically it. You'd have to be either somebody that's been on panels or that's posted, a reasonable amount of comments in chats, because we all know people that never come on the panel, right, guys? That have posted hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of interesting, intelligent comments on our live streams over maybe the last, month, 6 months, year, whatever, because they're a known entity. They show up all the time with the same name and the same avatar, pretty much, right? So it's just like if they don't have those qualifications, I'd be very cautious. Is just what I'm saying, Gorilla.
Yeah, I would say the way I got through you guys was by Bird of Prey 5. That guy.
Yeah, Bird's a great guy, but that just wrecked my whole night and wrecked the flow of the conversation.
Well, that's the problem, right? Because I think it's very nice of you to be so generous and open-minded and give somebody a new person a chance. But look what happened now. I mean, I'm not trying to sound hard-hearted or anything, guys, but I'll tell you, if I was going to start streaming, there's no way I'd be taking a chance, especially if it was early days and I'd only been streaming for a couple of months or something. I just wouldn't take the chance, of having that kind of thing damage my channel. So,
well, I've been on for a couple of years, or for over a year now.
You've been on a long time, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man, I don't know. I guess there's no simple answer in a way. I don't know.
Oh, there is a simple answer. It comes in the form of a 9mm.
Yeah, but unfortunately, you can't get them over the 9mm on YouTube, can you?
That's why you go with the ICBM. Collateral
Hey-o.
damage that you get them.
Oh boy.
I say this is the reason why we don't deserve to survive. Nuke the entire planet.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you've had days like that too, have you, Gorilla?
Yeah.
Where it's just like, oh fuck it.
Hey. Fuck. Yeah, fuck it.
Yeah.
He goes.
Yeah, some say that we're not in intelligent species, but we're intelligent enough to not destroy ourselves.
We're gonna destroy
far.
ourselves. It's inevitable.
It's only a matter of time.
What's that paradox called? Prometheus paradox, I think it's called.
Insidious trap, or whatever you call it, something like that.
Insidious trap is when one superpower, when one nation because is about to overtake the current superpower. War is inevitable. I'm talking about the Hermes paradox, where a civilization will become so advanced it annihilates itself.
Is that advanced or corrupt? I mean, I'm not
Advanced.
sure. Okay. Because we've had plenty of civilizations that become corrupt and annihilated themselves.
No, but it comes so advanced, like they'll create an artificial intelligence. Name the company Skylabs, and all of a sudden a bunch of Terminators come out of it. Stuff like
Talking
that.
a Terminator scenario. I get it. Okay. Well, geez, we're not that far away because we got robots. We got bloody robots so advanced they could probably, kill thousands of people in the streets. And you got AI that they're developing to give those things a bloody, some kind of rudimentary thinking. At least it's pretty frightening, actually.
Or you could have another scenario where one regional power decides to go war with another country there over a border dispute, take about 50% of their land, and about 35 countries team up to fund and send them all kinds of ammunition, backing them into a corner, and all of a sudden they say, fuck it, launch all the nukes. But, that'll never happen.
I'm surprised. Yeah, I'm surprised that hasn't happened with some of the countries that have nukes, because there's some pretty unstable places that have nukes, unfortunately.
Well, I was talking Russia and Ukraine there.
Yeah, well, I'm thinking of a certain country that begins with North in the title.
Yes.
You have to have nukes that work
yeah.
for that to be a problem.
Anyway,
Phantom has posted the paradox thing in your chat here, it looks like, Gorilla.
Fermi's paradox. That's what I was thinking. Let's catch up here on the chat here. Edgetime said something about your plans for a robotic codpiece. Oh my god, that's gonna become the new eggnog joke. I have a feeling.
You're gonna have to live. You're gonna be living with that one from now on, Gorilla.
Yeah, and guess what? And guess what? And I brought it up to Gorilla too as an idea.
Someone buy me a shot. I need a shot.
Oh, brother.
Yeah, I think after seeing all that from your last slice, we all need a shot to get that out of our minds.
You know what? Fuck it, I'll do a free one.
I was gonna say, like, we need you to you need us to twist your rubber arm, Gorilla.
What?
I said, like, you need us to twist your rubber arm.
Yeah.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy.
Ugh.
There you go.
And yes, I know my wall needs to be painted behind me. That's from the fucking recliner. All right. So, and Kronos likes cursing, we all do. And I don't give it. Oh, I don't get it. Yeah, I think we all have. And Kronos says I have trust issues. I do now too. I'm doing closed panels from now on. And Kronos says I don't panel. Yay, bird! Nobody is bringing me down. And yes, we are continuing. And,
Yes, we'll soldier on.
And Crow says, Robocop pieces? Yes. So what lesson did we learn today, Gorilla? Well, someone's about to get a 9mm. That's the lesson. To our NSA agent that is listening, that was a joke. Please calm down. I had people pull that shit on me on Cosby. Oh yeah, that's why I don't let anybody enable their cameras anymore.
Yeah, Jill had that happen about a month ago when we were watching Voyager, I guess it was, and someone joined the watch party, and then they put some pornographic stuff in quite soon after that. So Jill kicked their ass, of course, but it was still pretty sad.
Yeah. Crow says sounds painful. Doomed to chat. Screw says don't put anyone on panel you haven't known for a while. Well, he was acting normal. Usually those fucking trolls like that don't act normal.
But that's the thing, Gorilla. A troll that's been trolling for a while is going to figure out how to fool people, and put all the appearance of being normal and decent, and they'll even go on camera and look like a normal person or whatever they'll show. But then when you put them on the panel, it's not the same thing, right?
Yeah. There, Jeremy, want to take over for chats for a second?
Yeah, sure. Get back up there. Kronos used to play Doom. A different time of Doom, Kronos. And we had Fermi's Paradox. We all know that doesn't end well. Yeah. And yeah, they are North China.
They might as well be, yeah.
Idea is with so many workdays out there, where is everybody? Did they destroy themselves? I think the world's out there.
Well, the universe is a big place, man. They're out there. I just don't think we're ever. I think they're just too far out for us to get to them.
And if they're smart, they're staying the hell away.
Yeah.
Dude, right?
Yeah. And Kronos here says, cheers. And you've earned it, says Edge of Time. LOL. Girl will make the sacrifice. Not anymore. I'm gonna be hesitant there. Kronos says the Robocop piece is rather scratchy. You would know, Kronos. You would know. And what he had 2 chats. Well, he was putting stuff in the private chat, Scurvy. We have a private chat back here.
He was doing everything right to be deceptive,
And you couldn't see what we were seeing. He had his fake camera on. He goes, "Do you need me to wave?" So he actually had his camera on. He goes, "Hi everyone, welcome Cam or C4, I should say. Welcome C4."
Hey,
Hi,
Cam
Cam
Cam.
Cam.
What's up, Cam Cam?
Hey, Cam.
Yeah, Crota says robots do have robo god pieces. And private diggy chat.
Hey, Gorilla, and you know what? If you ever get a troll or someone that's new, you probably should keep them in backstage for a while. And if they do something stupid in the backstage, then you know they're probably a troll.
No,
too.
here's the thing. They won't do it until they know they're on the stream.
Exactly.
Yeah, they're
Right?
not gonna. Well, they look like this guy. He was, saying reasonable things in the private chat. He the first time when he put the camera on, he was reasonable. And then Gorilla checked out his channel, and then I think he posted in the private chat, "Oh, I don't post things or something." That was a giveaway red flag to me.
No,
It's like,
not necessarily, because we have like Matt G doesn't post anything. He goes on Jill's stream.
yeah, but it was just adding up bit by bit. And the
Yeah.
thing is, we know Matt G, right? I mean,
No,
Matt G is always in the comments on a lot of stuff. So if Matt G ever said, he wanted to come on, I'd say fine, because he's Matt G
No.
and we know him, right?
no, but I was just using an example. Like he'll come on Jill's channel, but he'll never pop out of the thing there. Yeah.
No, I'm just saying there's so many people like Kronos or Lemon or people that are always hanging out with us that we know them through the chats and fun we've had chatting with them, conversations in the chat.
Okay.
So we know they're not going to pull that crap, right? So,
Okay. Well, look at Germ there when we had a person. This person was authenticated with YouTube too, so I did authenticate him.
huh?
He was authenticated on YouTube. He wasn't doing nothing bad in the chat. He just sounded like he wanted to come on and join the panel. He posted something in the live chat there. He was showing his face, so it's like,
Well, he's showing a face.
Yeah, not necessarily his.
Yeah, that's the thing, right? And I would say just because YouTube is going, you're authenticated. I mean, do you guys really trust YouTube to, I mean,
No,
I'd
it's
still
just
be,
a name.
I'd still be leery. That's
Yeah.
my thought.
Well,
I understand both points. I understand Gorilla and I understand PvP because like I started off with nothing on my channel.
Yeah, look
and
at
only started adding stuff. Oh, go ahead, buddy.
look at what happened to Germ a few months ago when a person put the name Melted Copper on the thing. Then all of a sudden we got a dick.
Yeah, I remember some of Melted Copper's contributions. Unfortunately, yeah.
No, but he put his this day popped up on the thing. And Germ put him up, and it was just a big old dick. Well, not really that big, but.
Hey-o.
He was anatomically not a big dick, but as a person, a big dick.
He was compensating.
That's right. He was overcompensating, perhaps.
See, and like before I even posted, Salty gave me a chance to be on his streams.
Right? Like it's just unfortunate that Buddy chose to be a dick and a douche.
I just think, at least for me, I'd have to have some familiarity with the person, just either through streams or through chats. Because, I mean, some people are always chatting all the time on a lot of our channels. And I think if you have a person with a known name that chats on here and chats on Jill's and chats on Pops and chats on, everybody's, all kinds of, streams when people are chatting, and it's the same person showing up time and time and time again, month after month. It's like, to me, that's probably pretty much a proven known entity kind of situation, right? Where I would give them a chance,
Yeah. And Cronus here says, "What was I thinking?" That's a good song. Yeah. Another idea is that we may just be early. I would not be surprised if they are hiding from us. Well, Boomer, we have to put on Tide Pods do not eat and curling irons for external use only. Would you want to visit us?
I
You
personally
guys-
wouldn't. I'd stay away from Earth. I view us as the baddies.
Yeah, I'd say this planet is far too primitive to be of much help to any
Yeah.
kind of federation. So yeah.
Yeah, and if anybody doesn't believe me, next time you go to like a Walmart or anything, go to the beauty section, look at the curling irons. They all say for external use only, which I really want to hear the story behind that, why they had to have that label. I really do.
Yeah, I man, just think about what must have happened, eh? That's pretty shocking.
Heyo.
Well, and Cam saying hi to everybody. Hey Cam, hey Boomer, hey Crows, Greets. He showed his face in private chat. Well, he should, yeah, because I could like here. There's 4 things down here, which I could edit I could edit their mic settings, or I could edit their names and headlines if I really wanted to, or kick their band from studios and stuff. But if someone's not on the panel, they'll be kind of grayed out a little bit, but you can still see the thing, and they had their camera, or what seemed like their camera's on. So, and then Kronos Waves. I missed it. Who's this asshole? He went by the name of Trucker Dan. He popped up. He was acting completely normal. He acted like he's a new person to the community. You know, he's put something in the YouTube chat. He was authenticated by YouTube. He had his camera on. He was putting stuff, acting normal in the private chat. As soon as he popped up, he posted about, or he switched to what was it, porno gifts?
Yep. Some chick getting plowed by another. Yeah, anyways, we don't need to bring that up.
Yeah, Crow says you trust YouTube. Well, it's one way to confirm here that the person is who they are, because it'll have either the person's YouTube channel or their actual name there, and they'll say it's authenticated by YouTube, meaning they actually have some kind of channel with YouTube instead of a random person with the StreamYard link. And hey, Cam, and can't you set it that the avatars only? No, you cannot.
No, not on this one. I think one of them the one Jim uses, I think, can do that, or is either that or the one that Brandon was using.
Yeah. And hey, Phantom, hey. Then some troll, yeah. Oh, well, hell, okay. Hey, Crow says, I have a penis and it's not half bad. Now I have to watch Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 again. You're welcome. And hey, Taylor Swift, greater than Disney Star Wars MCU. Well, it wasn't them in their birthday suit, it's some gift thing that they switched to right away. And Crow says, great soundtracks. And Suzanne said, what the fuck did I miss? You missed some lady getting plowed by a troll.
Yeah, you probably actually didn't want to see it, Suzanne. It probably wouldn't appeal to you.
I don't know. Hey, everybody has their own things. And hey, it's the man of many words, Cody guy, and we got.
Hey, we were just talking about him.
And we got something other than waving from him. We got an LOL out of Cody guy. Woo!
Wow, he's expanding his vocabulary. Yeah. Clap, clap.
Well, we're just joshing with you, Cody guy. Welcome.
See, we know Cody Guy. Like, if Cody Guy wanted to be on a panel, I'd be fine with it, because we know Cody Guy, right?
Now watch it. Someone just puts Cody guy as the thing there. Then
Well, does Cody Guy have a channel though? Like I would.
Yeah, we know Cody guy, and we can run through. We can go through the YouTube chat to verify that channel is the one in here.
yeah, but also that not necessarily because you guys here, except for you guys here, you guys got your real names, but thing it's authenticated with YouTube there, which I'm not gonna say your guys' real names there, but
Appreciate it.
yeah, I'm not that much. See, I'm not a troll like some fucking jackass.
Oh God.
Yeah.
By the way, hi Suzanne.
Yeah, Crow.
Hi, Suzanne.
I don't know what you missed. She missed the guy, that one guy getting railroad there because I'm too trusting of people even when I try to authenticate them to the best of my abilities. You know, I'm too nice of a guy to try to give people a chance. And Kronos says, "I
Right?
need cheers now." Well, you need a cheers there, Kronos. All right, just a sec here.
That'll teach you, Gorilla. No good deed goes unpunished.
And to go with the theme, I guess, of our last live stream, there, I am actually taking shots of a drink called Creamy Pussies.
Are you referring to what we saw earlier on the last stream, Gorilla?
Yeah, well, that's the actual name. That is the actual name of this drink.
Okay, well,
It's
I'm not
tequila.
surprised. The world we're living in, boy, oh boy, it's just going
tequila.
crazier and crazier.
So Kronos, cheers. And Kronos, hello, hey Ed. Gorilla, I'm sorry, I'm usually right on Newsbees and catch. No, this was on my end here. I decided to let a guy on the panel who was talking in the regular chat, or he went through this talk on the regular chat. He was talking normally in the chain. He's authenticated. Seemed like he had a camera on. I was just trying to be nice, and that's what I get.
Yeah, and then he showed some stuff that wasn't so cool, and Gorilla had to kick him off after 2 seconds, but the damage was already done, sadly.
All right. Just a sec. All right. Where we're. Oh, shoot. It jumped on me. Crow says TMI. Yep. Oh, and we're getting our waving turquoise hands. And Crow says, woohoo. And Sit There says hello to Taylor Swift. And not a Hoovian. Barely Crow says not a Hoovian. I have a real name. Yeah, your real name is Jack. Jack the Ripper, that is. Or would you rather be referred to as Johnny 21? Either one works. Cam saying hi to everyone. And Rosa are red, wild hearts run free, man. Who tries to cross the ocean in man-sized hamster wheel, banned from the sea? Huh?
Okay, that's one of Suzanne's stranger comments. I'm thinking.
I'm too sober for that comment.
Yeah, well, after what I saw earlier, that doesn't seem too extreme. So
yeah, and Suzanne saying hello to PvP.
yeah, hello.
Cam, hello. LOL. And what the what? And hi, Suzanne. I really need a cheers. I just gave you one. Now I really need a cheers. Well, I just gave you one. Kronos, my kid's jokes, okay? I'm a kid at heart. Well, I told the one lady at Who Hot there she was asking like how old the kids were for their ages and that. I was like, and I told her, well, she's 3 and he is just below where the cut off age is for the free meal. She laughed. I was like, and I identify it for the kids as being able to have the kids meal at Who Hot there. And she just freaking laughed. Cab says, Trucker Dan, I've seen that handle before, but can't remember where. Well, he's not
I have
allowed
a
on
good idea where. Probably from the Southern Hemisphere. Used to be a real big pain to everybody.
No, that did not sound like him.
Is an AI voice.
Oh.
Yeah, well, we all know who To Infinity and Beyond was, and he was a argumentative pest on Pop's streams a few times that I've been on him.
So if anybody sees Trucker Dan in the chat, ban his ass.
Report him too.
Yeah. Suzanne says roses are red, pillows are soft, parrots trapped on the roof. Keeps telling Fire Cree to F off. My name is not Jack. Jack Skeletons is cool, however. And Suzanne said, PvP my Bozy jokes off of Reddit. Okay. And we're actually caught up with the chat. Ugh. Now, where were we even in the conversation? I know we were talking about a lot about Voyager, but Nemesis can't really input much.
It's because he hasn't seen it. That's why.
Yeah, I know. That's basically what I just said.
That's, I mean, yeah, no, like, sorry about that, guy. I certainly can't.
Yeah.
It does make it challenging to comment on things you've never seen. That's definitely true.
Yeah. So,
Yeah, I'm trying to remember what the hell we were having a half-sane conversation about before that idiot showed up.
well, we're
Something
talking.
about Robocox or something like that? I don't know.
Oh, by the way, I wanted to mention, thinking of RoboCop, I was thinking Codpiece could make a very, really low-budget action film.
Yeah.
Well, PvP, they either made that or don't give them any bad ideas, okay?
I wouldn't be surprised if somebody actually has made Codpiece. It's probably like a, R-rated or something.
All right. Let's go to check the poll here because I did put it in a Discord thing. I told them the Chicago rules here. RoboCop is up to 38% there, Jerem, with 21 votes.
So is it winning?
No, Jaws is winning with 43, and Jerem doesn't want to see another person eaten by a shark. This dude.
Yeah, actually, I'd rather see RoboCop because I've seen Jaws a couple of times before, at least. So,
Well, did you vote?
I think I did.
Wait.
Vote twice.
Wait, these percentages aren't adding up.
It estimates.
Uh-oh.
Because
it can be up to 2% off.
Okay, because I was gonna say 30. So we got 10%. That's 20%. Then we got a 43%, which would make it 63%. Then you add another 38%. That is. Let's see.
I just voted.
That's 101%.
I just voted again, Gorilla, and RoboCop and Jaws are now tied at 43% each.
There you go. And I'm pretty sure there's still going to be more votes coming in on the Discord.
Yeah, and Cousin Vinny's got 10, and baseball films have a miserable 5%, as they always seem to be the least interesting to most of the people voting. So,
yeah. So,
but yeah, hey, RoboCop's got a chance,
Yeah, and Suzanne says crew, and at the time says green group. LOL. Dead or alive, you are coming with me. And welcome back, Jim's Landscaping. Welcome back.
Hey, Jim.
Hey, Jim.
Jim, I got the link in the StreamYard group, or not in the StreamYard group, in the streaming group there. If you want to come on. Oh, actually, I can put it in. I can put it in this other one here too.
Just don't risk it on YouTube again, judged by
it's a closed. This was a closed panel.
That's
I got
good.
it even in the title.
Just be careful this time, Grill.
Yeah,
that'd be really sad if you had to end the second stream.
No, I learned my lesson tonight. I'm too pissed tonight. I'm too pissed tonight to let it up.
Oh boy. Well, I gotta say it was entertaining, I suppose, because I definitely wasn't anticipating it. But oh well.
Yeah. And why is Corona's putting Rip Toxic You Guy? Oh, help me! No naughty stuff. No, the only naughty stuff we got is on Cringe Stock when someone decides to pick a movie with Uncle Adolf taking it up the ass.
Yeah, it's called Up, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've traumatized Gorilla for life.
Yeah, which I will be seeking emotional damages in court. Thank you.
Hey, well, I picked Freddy Got Fingered for one coming up there, Gorilla. So
yeah.
That one is terrible.
All right. Have a good night, Cam. He
Good
goes, well, I
night.
just stopped to say
Good night,
hello
Cam
and
Cam.
drop a like. I got an appointment in the VA in the morning. Have a good one, everyone. Have a good night there.
You too, Cam Cam.
Yeah, good
Good night, Cam Cam.
And how do we know if that's the real Jim? Well, he's on the YouTube side, so that don't matter.
Well,
That's
his avatar looks pretty authentic. I would
yeah,
say.
yeah. That's the mod's job here to keep the people in line in the chat. And Kronos has figures, so apparently he figures himself out. I don't know. Later, Cam, and night, Cam. All right. All right. No, I will say everybody's excited for tomorrow's or on Thursday's pick, which I should make the thing tonight.
Oh, you got to come up with a really good thumbnail for that one, Gorilla. What time you starting? You're starting hopefully because I think I work until 6 o'clock Pacific tomorrow.
It'd be 6:30 your time.
Okay, that gives me half an hour. That should be good enough.
I mean, it's not like you got far to drive.
No, working at home does have its advantages for sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm looking forward to that one. If it's half as bad as what you've been saying it is, that's going to be really something to watch.
I'll put it this way: apparently, every accomplishment a white person's ever had is because of a magical Negro making it happen.
Wow.
I mean, we're the most dangerous creatures on the planet, too, apparently, so.
Yeah.
Well, we're responsible for all the evil that ever happened, of course, yes.
Yeah. And I don't know if this was meant to be like as a joke, like to go off, like to go as far woke as you can to the extreme as a joke, or because people are saying Velma is meant as like a joke. They took everything that all the YouTube community was bitching about and amped it up to 20. They're kind of like as a parody. I'm wondering if that's what their goal was, but they also
That's a lie.
Ultimately
Yeah,
failed.
straight up.
Yeah, I think that's bullshit. Actually, I mean, parody usually has. If you're doing a parody on a parody, usually has some is making fun of something that actually pre-existed in an interesting way, in a creative way. I don't see Velma as being creative. I just see as being dumb and offensive, basically.
Yeah, well, that's one of those that if that was their goal, they failed miserably, like Biden going up steps. So.
Yeah, well, Yeah, I think they're probably too dumb to know what parody actually stands for or means. So.
I think
they're just trying to save face at this point.
Yeah, well, I think what this one was is that they thought we'll just take this here. Everybody's complaining about woke, so let's just amp it up to 20, and we'll think maybe people think it's supposed to be funny.
So they think amp it up, and then they'll have no viewers at all, and that's a victory for them.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, we're still good. There's still another one I want to do is I still want to do AOC's documentary for Chris Stock that made a whopping like $8,000 in theaters.
Wow.
Literally, that is all that movie made in theaters was $8,000.
Got to be a low point in historical terms of theater sales.
It's like the lowest ranking movie, like lowest movie ever.
They probably made more money off the fucking popcorn, actually, girl.
Hell, I think movies in the 30s made more money than that, not adjusting for inflation.
That's crazy.
Holy moly.
Jesus.
What movie was it? Sorry, I missed it.
Gorilla, I have a question. If the two top contenders in your poll are still tied, are you going to flip a coin to see which one are you going to do, or are you just going to say which one's your favorite, and you'll cast your final vote for your own favorite movie you want to do it in the poll?
It's Chicago rules, so but we got a board of electors which consists of me, Germ, and PvP. We'll all take a vote on which one. We all got the same vote, so.
Well, I would think after a couple Sharknadoes now that maybe RoboCop does deserve to kind of get the nod.
Yeah. So.
Because, I mean, how many shark movies can you watch in a row before you just,
Yeah.
Can't stand it anymore.
All right. Let's catch on the chat here. Cronin says 10 figures. Oh, baby. Yeah, it's like, oh, baby. Then Cam says Night Gang and Roses are red. Knights ride steeds. Sheep broke into grow houses and eat 100 kilos of weed.
Jeez. Wow. Wow, Suzanne. These are some bizarre comments tonight.
Yeah. And Cronin says, I'm a gang member.
Yes, Kronos.
Jim.
According to the U.S. government, if you're a white male, you are classified as a gang member because white men are classified as dangerous groups. Just
Yeah,
like the Bloods, the Crips.
We're all part of the KKK, apparently. Cronin says, nerd, spaz, geek, dork, whatever. And Boomer says, hello there, the gym, hello. And someone's making fun of me again. Woohoo! Won't you cry for me? And Suzanne says, "Oh my God, roses are red. You're killing me, Smalls. Why I call it premature ejaculation when it could be quick balls? It's time to take this boy's laptop away."
I would agree. If that's what your grandson is finding on the internet, it might be a good idea, Suzanne.
Especially if he's looking up premature ejaculation.
Yeah,
That sounds
wow.
like a severe medical problem at his age.
Yeah, and Corona says, you can type ejaculation. Yeah, I don't have any words banned yet.
Well, a couple people have already, so.
Yeah, Boomer, hello. And hey, it's Pickles. Pickles, get on up here. You missed all the fun
LDG.
earlier.
Yeah, you missed all the really good stuff there, Pickles. Or I say LDG.
Yeah, it happened to somebody else finally.
Hey, you guys, you hear it here first? Kronos is apparently a premature ejaculator here. He's just because he said he had just had one.
Oh, Jay, are you
don't
sure?
need to know that, Kronos.
Are you sure you want to talk about that when he's watching your live stream, Gorilla?
Oh, Kronos is good fun.
I know, I'm just joking around.
All right. Suzanne says Kronos apparently laughing my ass off. Bada bing. Kronos, cheers indeed. Lottie Hurley. I'm pinkish, not white. Okay, pink skin. Yo, and says Pickles. Kronos says, hey, LDG. And Sitha says, hello there, LDG. And Kronos, roses are red, don't have a fit. Woman scans her VJ and makes a kayak out of it. Okay.
Are you sure that's Suzanne right now, or is that another troll doing the troll thing?
Yeah, I hope that's not trucker guy pretending to be Suzanne.
No, it hasn't.
That may be your grandson.
I'm thinking someone's spending some time on Reddit. Nice kayak. This is Kronos. Sithan says, if you want to come on the panel, you need. Yeah, no, he has the thing. He has me on Twitter. I sent the link. I put the link in both the groups he's in. So Suzanne says, we are pretty easy going around here. I'm not a helicopter parent. Yeah, Boomer says, damn it, Jim. Yay, VJs. LOL. Well, I'm done, monkey. All right, Suzanne.
Okay, have a good night there, Suzanne.
No, I think she's done with putting the roses are red in there.
Oh! I thought she was maybe getting some.
I wasn't. I've never heard those jokes before, so.
No, me neither.
No, my favorite joke is all right. Hey, PvP, knock knock.
Who's there?
Go fuck yourself.
Go fuck yourself. Who?
Name the movie. Name the movie. Name the movie.
Not a good one.
Germ knows what. Yeah, Germ knows which movie I'm talking about. Maybe Nemesis knows.
So there's a movie with a go fuck yourself joke. Okay.
Yeah.
I've not seen that one.
Leonardo DiCaprio.
I have not seen a lot of his movies. Not really a big fan.
Catch Me If You Can.
Okay, I've heard of that one.
Yeah, because the guys were sitting there telling jokes in the car. The FBI agents were sitting there telling jokes in the car. He goes, "Oh, come on, Chief, tell us a joke. How come you never joke around?" He goes, "I joke. You know, I'm a fun guy. I joke." He goes, "All right, tell us a joke." He's like, "Knock knock." The guy's like, "Who's there?" And he's like, "Go fuck yourself." It was a really funny scene.
Okay.
Which reminds me, we gotta do Beverly Hills Cop 2 one of these times. And Crow says, "I blame Suzanne." JK. "Yeah, I'm feeling better this evening." Well, that's good to hear there, Suzanne. That's good to hear. And Crow says, "Nice language." Crow says, "LOL." Don't know the reference. Yeah, it's Catch Me If You, which is a really good movie there, I think. German apparently doesn't like it. Where this kid, he gets a checkbook when he's 16 from his dad, and he ends up, he's really broken. He ends up just changing a few things on his check there, and they actually cashed it there. So he went and started getting a bunch of Pan Am checks there, and he's putting the sticker and everything on, and cashing these fake Pan Am checks. And then he works his way all the way up to counterfeiting money and stuff. And the whole time, the FBI agent was right on his heels. It's actually pretty good.
I have heard of that one, but I've never watched it.
Oh.
It's
PvP.
Leonardo DiCaprio and Tom Hanks. Not a great mix.
Oh, was that Tom Hanks?
Yeah, it was Tom Hanks.
Yeah, that was Tom Hanks, wasn't it? Yeah, I know that much about the movie, but I've never actually watched it.
PvP, have you ever heard of the Sylvester Stallone movie called The Specialist and seen it?
I've heard of it, but I have not seen it. I'm not really a Stallone fan either. I mean, I can appreciate his talent because he kind of basically worked himself, from nothing into something. So I respect that a lot. But I have not seen a lot of his films. I have seen some of them, but definitely not all of them for sure.
Yeah, because I have seen a YouTube reviewer by the name of Film Brain. He did a review on The Specialist. He said it wasn't Stallone's best movies.
No,
that's good. Close. I've heard the name, but I have not. I don't know anything about the film.
It's not exactly memorable. You see Demolition Man, you're gonna remember there's catchy stuff in there. But if The Specialist, I know I've seen it before, but for the life of me, I can't remember it.
Yeah, well, it probably has one of the most memorable villains with James Woods chewing the scenery and that he's in that movie, probably.
Yeah, and holy crap, he does not have a lot of acting credits. He only has 48. He has 56 producer credits, but only 48 actor credits.
Only 48? That does not sound right.
Which actor are you talking about? The Stallone or James Woods?
No, I'm talking about Leonardo DiCaprio.
Well, he's still young-ish, so he's not in his 60s like most seasoned actors that have about 70 films under their belt.
Yeah.
Sometimes some actors aren't constantly working either. Like some actors might make 2 or 3 films in a year, and some might make a film like every 2 years or something. So, it can definitely vary. But yeah, that doesn't seem like a huge number for him. But
no, but he's in a lot of high and verifying whoever this is. I'm verifying Teague, and it is Teague. Okay.
It's
Teague. Hey, after the last stream here earlier tonight, I had to double check.
No problem.
Yeah, and I will say this. On the actors that don't have very many movies to their name, they may have a certain genre or a certain movie style they choose to specialize in and do that only, probably. That's why they have very few movies under their belt. Or if they want to try to broaden their horizons and test their acting skills, they could do different genres and do more movies rather than be bad movies or good movies to expand their movie list.
Yeah, but I think the reason he's so popular here is because he was in The Outsiders, The New Lassie, Critters 3, Titanic, the Romeo and Juliet from 1996. That was a popular one. What's Eating Gilbert Grape? Titan. I already said Titanic. Catch Me If You Can.
Romeo and Juliet.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
There's
think Titanic probably has quite a bit to do because that was such a popular film when it came out. I'm sure
Yeah.
that did, get him a lot of attention and a lot of fans, right?
Yeah, and he was in The Great
He's
Gatsby.
heroic in it.
The Wolf of Wall
Yeah.
Street was also popular.
I didn't know he was in that.
And Don't Look Up.
Well, I think
I
it was more his child acting experience that got him noticed.
I think it might have been being Theoden.
Well, that plus it probably depends on who his agent was, or who which director saw him in certain things to make him choose him as their leading man or supporting man in their movie.
I guess. I know he must have brought a lot to every role because Peter Jackson was effusive about the guy. Anyone who has the special edition DVDs of Lord of the Rings knows this. When he does that thing, ride, ride, and like they all start screaming death, like right before they charge into the Battle of Pelennor Fields. That was something he came up with. He's like, I went to a cricket game this weekend and they were all, slamming their bats together, in a ritual before the game. I'd like to put it into the movie. So, I mean, think about how much that added to that scene. Ride to death or the world's ending. I mean, it was fucking epic.
Hey guys, I found a way I can re-upload most of that other stream though.
Oh, good.
I'll just stop right before I let that guy on.
Oh yeah, I'm just looking at some other DiCaprio films. He did Gangs New York, which is pretty popular. The Aviator, playing Howard Hughes. I remember that one. He got I think some decent reviews for that one. So
Gangs of New York is good, but like here's the thing: he didn't get criticized heavily, but there had to be a line in the movie explaining why he didn't have a understandable New York or Irish accent. So like they had to compensate for like he was still good. He got all the emotions across. You believed who he was, but his fucking New York accent has always been bad.
Okay, I have not seen it, but I'm just saying he's been in a lot of fairly notable films over the years. So I can understand why there's a lot of people that will go to his movies. So
Well,
reliably good performer.
Yeah, and like I said before, he must have a lot of good connections or a damn good agent or the right directors that saw his earlier work to actually choose him for the roles they wanted in their movies to make him more popular.
He was on the show with Kirk Cameron. He was Kirk Cameron's best friend on whatever that show was with him and Tracy Gold. Growing Pains. He was the best friend
under for
on
one
that.
season.
Yeah, and we don't see him like in every episode, but we see him enough. And I think there is an episode that's mostly him and Kirk Cameron hanging out.
Yeah. Oh, Teague.
Yes.
I owe you this from last night. Cheers.
Oh yeah, you're welcome. Just don't tell anyone my real name is Eduardo.
We already covered this Jack the Ripper.
yeah, Joe. God, I'm saying Joe. Gorilla's having a few shots tonight after being traumatized by that jackass that was on earlier in the previous.
Hey, I wasn't traumatized because it could have been. It's a really good scene. I could have really gotten into it too if I wasn't live on YouTube. But I'm just pissed off. I had to yank the stream down.
I'm sorry that happened. All I know, like we found out, like when I did the super chat, I now know that his first name is Kobe. It's Kobe Harambe is his real name.
Kobe Harambe? Wow, that's a terrible last name.
Yeah,
no, he's a gorilla.
Especially consider it was his father who got axed by that zoo. That's a hell of a tragedy to have in your family, Gorilla.
They only shot my father because he was black. If it was a white girl, they will just tranquilize him.
As a white gorilla, he would have been a Mugatu and therefore like awesome on Star Trek, right?
Oh my! I did put the disclaimer up to it, right?
Yeah, closed panel.
No, the disclaimer from Troy.
Yeah, you played that.
Warning, terrible people.
Well, you never know what the fuck's gonna come out of Gorilla's mouth. Rated R for a reason. Oh, let's catch up on chat. Crows is typing us up a storm here.
Uh-oh.
Oh god, or Suzanne says, "Oh my god, my poor mama cat is really sick tonight." Well,
Oh,
that sucks.
jeez.
If you want, I can give you another cat that's in heat.
Sorry to hear that, Suzanne.
And Crow says, "Feeling better is a good thing. You know, channel back to growing. Nice, Jim. You'll be at 6,000 in no time."
Nice, yeah.
And Suzanne said, "Kronos, I've been bedridden for the past 5 days. Just got out today." Oh, that sucks. I don't know what I've never stayed in bed that long. And Tom Hanks is overrated. Yeah, Tom Hanks can kiss my ass. Oh, son of a bitch! I never did get to see what the winner of the poll was. That guy pissed me off so much I didn't even get to see the winner of the poll.
The winner of the poll was not very nice to you, Gorilla.
All right, get better quickly. And I was fucked up 2 weeks. Apparently Kronos was fucked 2 weeks ago? Or no, fucked up. Okay. I don't like flu bug colds. Oh yeah, I know what you're saying. I'm sorry to hear that, Suzanne. Keep hydrated, Suzanne. Very important. And Jim, it's been hell for sure. Yeah, I bet it was. Kronos will do. Vitamin C. Peeps can sing here. Kronos, if you want to come up and sing, I'll let you. Breaking emotional jumped on me. Breaking emotional damage bad. And who is ripping? I'm not sure what you mean by that. And gorillas have names? Yes, we do. Now I have to listen to a song. Feels good.
Say it like Geordie LaForge in Roots. My name is Kobe.
I've never seen Roots.
Oh my
You've
God!
never seen Roots?
You've never seen Roots? We've got
Did
to
you
watch.
go to elementary school in this country?
Yeah, I mean, what the fuck?
You're talking the original Roots, right? Because I don't think I don't know if there's been any remakes, but
Okay.
yeah, I saw the original one was on TV like way back.
There's been two sequels. There's been 2 or 3 sequels,
yeah.
but I mean, the original guitar player was not as good as the new one.
Hey, Pickles, I just had to make sure it was you. I authenticated.
Ah, beautiful, dude. Because guess what? This is an AI voice. I'm about to show my naked penis on the screen.
Oh my
God. Hey, LDG, we don't need to see you in a towel again.
So you're going to show us your pickle, are you? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
yeah, pickled, all right.
Yeah, well, here's the thing. The guy did everything right. He was authenticated. I just thought maybe he's a new member to the community that's been on other streams and is making his way around to new streams.
Right. What's going on, guys?
Well, we're
I can't stay too late, but
we're in stream.
Look at that bye.
Hey, don't worry, LDG. If you fall asleep, we'll play some Hindi
fuck
music
you.
for
Screw you. Shut up.
We'll play some of that nice Hindi music to keep you company.
Or better yet, just do crickets for LDG whenever he doesn't answer or something.
Yeah. Hey, Jim. No. This goes back a long ways with he fell asleep on his own stream there, and he blames me even though I have no control over any of the buttons. That I'm putting some Indian music on loop there, and so for 8 hours he had to sit there listening to. Or LDG can play it, and everybody gets the gist of it.
Oh man,
that's like the internet equivalent of shaving his eyebrows while he's passed out. Nothing wrong with a good old prank.
I actually was at a party once where a friend of mine, they actually did that to him. He was not fucking happy the next morning.
No, they actually did that to me. Let's just clarify. They actually did that to me.
Yeah, he blames me even though I have no control over his buttons there. No,
Yeah,
but
wow.
I take the shaving eyebrows over waking up nailed to the wall by a freaking air powered nail gun.
These damn headphones are so comfy. They stay on your head even when you're sleeping.
Which head?
Okay. Are we going back to the first stream?
I don't know anything about the first stream.
Oh, you didn't. Well, yeah. Oh, God,
Yeah.
let the girl tell you about that. Oh, man.
Ugh.
It was
Yeah.
9 o'clock, and I had to go upstairs with the puppies for about an hour or so. So I missed all that.
Yeah, some guy came up. He was acting all normal in the private chat. He was authenticated. It looked like he had his camera on. He said, "Do you need me to wave or anything?" You know, and he said something in the regular YouTube chat. So I thought, okay, this is just a new guy. He was trying to get onto. He's a new one to the community. And what the heck is that?
Red alert.
It better not.
What the hell is that?
That's Teague.
Warning.
That is.
Oh, good
that's
Lord.
Teague.
I'd
That's-
still put him in the
thank God.
Look
basement.
like
I was worried for a
cheap
second
fucking
there.
bare
Ah,
ass.
gotcha. No, I accidentally disconnected my mic and I got kicked because I fucked up and like knocked the cable out. And when I came back, the camera was on, but I have it taped over.
Okay, Zuckerberg.
You know what? Look at how long it took me to figure out the camera was on. I would have showed my face.
Oh, your gorgeous, beautiful face.
No,
You know
one's
what,
allowed
you
to
mean-
see
You're
it.
not James T. Kirk?
I'll be no. I look like a white Will Smith. I don't want to be accused of making it on my looks.
Yeah.
Oh, white Will Smith. Yeah, you
They
keep
say
thinking that.
everything else about me. I look just like a white Will Smith.
No, but anyhow, when the person, so I let the person, I just thought he's like a person in the community making around the different live streams, you know, and he finally found mine or something. So I let him on. He goes, he said hi. He said, Jerry goes, I got you, fucker. Then he put some gift port on. So I yanked it after 2 seconds, but I don't know how fast the bots are on YouTube.
Yeah, that guy was pretty slick because he was doing everything right before you let him on, right, Gorilla?
Yeah, it's not like the one guy he said who I was questioning his on, and he's putting I can edge to you in the private chat.
Yeah, he had his method down pat for sure. How to deceive somebody doing a live stream.
There are so few first-time trolls.
Yeah.
I got a feeling he's probably had many channels and trolled many people over a number of months. I got that feeling.
Wait, did you have the word StreamYard in your description?
Skilled antagonist.
In my description? No, oh,
Yeah.
I have the referral link in there.
I always
You
put
still have
at-
that? No wonder, you idiot. Oh, fuck. I told you about this, dude.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did. I said, don't put the word StreamYard at all in your fucking link. I told you specifically about this.
No,
Don't put the
it's not yelling
StreamYard
at
link
anybody.
in it whatsoever.
You don't put the word StreamYard in your description, dude. That's how the trolls find you. Period. I don't care if it's a StreamYard referral link or a StreamYard panel link. Gorilla, I told you this.
Okay.
I remember.
It's not bad. Just filter.
It's
whoever
not bad.
comes
You
up.
want some wiener on your channel? Yeah, I'm sure it's not that bad. I hope you have some s'mores to go with that wiener over the fire.
Just
Damn
listen
it.
to everyone when they say don't put a guy on.
Hey, Lemon, what's up?
All right, you know I love you, Gorilla. I'm just, dude, like I
Well,
give
just
you
trying to
guys, I give you guys like advice, right? Like I've been there, done that. I've been through the fire. I've been burnt. I learned from this. I try to tell you guys, like, I sound like a bitch right now, don't I? I
Yeah.
tell you guys like serious.
You're
shit, and
everybody's
still-
Jewish mom right now. Yes.
Yeah. Hey,
But-
Jerem,
all
was it
good.
Trucker Jim?
Say what?
No,
Was
it's
it-
Trucker Dan.
Trucker Dan, okay.
Large Marge. What
What?
the hell was that sound? Was someone just squeaking it?
I adjusted a little bit here.
That was my
Sound like
duck
you were-
commander duck call.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sound like you were jerking off on a windshield that had no more
Oh,
Windex.
man.
Oh, he was.
Hey,
He-
you gotta
he-
have
he
the
was.
friction, man. You gotta have that friction. All right.
The lube is
Girl-
stranger than friction.
And Crow says, I can make fire and not be an actor. And Suzanne says, she's growling at her babies tonight. Oh, that'll happen. And Kronos says, I'm shy. Kronos, you are not shy. I've seen all your chats here. And
Well, we just recognize his famous face if he came up here.
Yeah. And Scurvy says, Admiral Teague, hail. Admiral Teague, I thought I hear you, sir.
Hello. I said hello
Yeah.
in the chat, but hello.
Yeah. Kronos says, gorillas, feel good. Naked, woo! The gals are happy, says Kronos. And Suzanne saying hello to LDG.
Yo.
And
I still hear that squeaking noise. Can someone just hurry up and get off already?
No.
that was not me. That was not me.
I can hear squeaky, 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 squeaky,
And
squeaky. There it is again. They're right there.
But check the screws on your chair and maybe breaking again. LDG.
I'm not even sitting on my chair. Nice try.
He's probably on the shitter. Oh.
Well, I think it's probably me because my chair is so up against my desk it squeaks.
There, we found it. We found the source of it. And Screamer says, I knew it. LDG has worked up trust all this time just to show his dinghy.
Damn it, man.
You finally found out his long con. This is the ultimate goal of Prometheus.
Hey, LDG, you want to read this one?
I can't even see the screen, buddy. I'm not behind my computer. I'm sorry.
Okay, it says Pickles' lives matter. Dillweed is important, says Kronos. and Suzanne says, Scurvy, how did that troll get past you? Suzanne, it was on the StreamYard side, not the YouTube side.
Well, it was due to Gorilla's lovely, trusting nature and trying to give a brand new guy in the community a chance to come on and be a panel member.
Oh, he gave him a chance to come on. Yeah,
and
totally.
I told Gorilla like 3 times. I said, Gorilla, don't do it. Be careful, Gorilla. Be careful. Be careful.
I wasn't
But,
careful. I had my hand over the remove thing.
He had his hand over something too.
I kept telling you. I got a gut feeling for people, and this guy was, I don't know, there was something about this guy, just bad vibes, and I was like, oh boy, I hope it doesn't screw up your stream, man.
Hey, what's your gut say about me?
Dude, oh God.
About you? I'm not sure how to respond
when you're
to
on
that.
panel or you're off panel, because different answers for each.
Well, I gotta say, girl is always fun to hang out with, so you know.
Yeah, but with us, us ending it there, I could cut out the last 10 minutes of the stream. So
okay, so that's not a total loss then.
No. And Crow says, and garlic. And Suze has a comfy. Suze has a comfy bed. How would you know, Kronos? You trying to tell us something?
Uh-oh.
And Kronos, yuppers. LOL. Cheers. And Teague, what is a white Will Smith?
Ethan Hawke.
Yeah, actually.
And Crow says, I'm a man in black. Just make sure it's not really black. Just make sure it's not black face.
Uh-oh.
I'm black from the waist down.
Hey, I'm only black where it counts. Crow says, just not really black. Pinkish. Panel is not my thing. Well, at least it's not, as long as it's not your thong. Or Siri says, Suzanne, he operated in private chat with them. Gorilla put him up from there. I have a ween, not a shame. And Scurvy got that. And oh, that's a band. LOL, Large Marge. I've never heard of Large Marge.
Large Marge, really? What?
Large Marge is
Never heard
from
of
Pee
Large
Wee's
Marge?
Big Adventure.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. Oh, Rip Pee-wee's. Okay, I think I've seen one movie of Pee-wee.
Which was written by Phil Hartman, who's one of the very, very, very few actors from Canada who's any good or well known at all.
Oh,
Right.
trigger! You triggered PvP because he's gonna say Will Shatner, and then
Well, no, I mean, I think Matthew McConaughey is probably the most annoying actor from Canada.
Hey, if you want
Hey.
a list, if you want a list of famous Canadian actors, I will compile it over the next few weeks and I will present it.
Yeah.
'Cause
Charlie
it's a lot,
Sheen is
it'll
my
be a
favorite Canadian
long,
actor.
it's a long
Hey.
list. Hey, a lot of you guys down there don't realize that a lot of American actors are actually Canadians, but I'll compile a list just for
Yeah.
Cliff
everybody's
Robertson
enjoyment.
needs to be on that
Yeah.
list.
Yeah. Hey,
Hey, I'll
T,
try and be comprehensive, okay?
hey,
Oh,
hey, T. I'll take whatever name you said said there, Matthew McConaughey. I'll take your Matthew McConaughey and raise you a Justin Bieber.
they're both from Canada because America disowned Matthew McConaughey a few years ago.
Well, Justin
Now-
Bieber's not really an actor; he's more of a singer, and he doesn't count because he's shit anyway. So we disown him. We disown him as a Canadian. I disown him.
You know what? His music is now from 20 years ago. We probably have to listen to his early stuff. I bet you it's better than the music of today, just because bad music then was even better than good music now.
You know,
Like, we might have to come back here and be like, listen, we were wrong about Bieber.
you
He's
might
not
have a
cool
point.
or anything.
You might have a point there because music is continuously
That's
getting
sad.
worse. It's been getting worse for like the last quarter century to me. So yeah, I think I
You're
think
right.
you might have a point there, Teague.
Yeah, it's sad. Sadly true.
Yeah.
Oh, it's horrible. Yeah, to me, music died around the mid '90s, and it's never quite recovered. So
Yeah,
you know.
music has been Star Trek Discovery for quite some time.
Yeah, pretty much.
All right. Suzanne says, I warn everyone about after what happened, what that clown did to Germ. Yeah. Well, this is one of those. This was a lot different than the other ones that I've seen around. He was. You can tell he's done it quite a few times. Also, Suzanne, Gorilla doesn't listen to his mods.
Uh-oh.
His mods, his panel members, that little voice in his head that says, "Don't do this stupid thing."
Yeah, I've been around the block so many times because I'm
Hey.
one with the older people on the panel, and I have a sense
Hey,
when something's not right, and it definitely was not right.
hey, Germ, if I listened to myself, I would be a billionaire right now. And
Yeah,
Crow says,
I probably would be too. Yeah.
Yeah, I will bought Bitcoin. I will dump the entire check in Bitcoin when it's still pennies on the coin.
Oh yeah, I had some opportunities that I was too dumb to recognize at the time. Yep, I get what
Yeah.
you're saying.
And Crow says, I'm a clone.
Right. All this talk about time travel, go back in time and buy fucking McDonald's before, like, when Ray Kroc was offering the initial franchises when he started it.
Oh, so many opportunities. Like, fuck, I could go back like to the 1930s and buy Action Comics #1 and go buy like 10,000 of them. You know, clean out the newsstands and just put them away in a box for like 50 years and be a multi-millionaire by now. It's like,
PvP, I think it doesn't work that way. It's the fewer the copy. Hold on. The fewer the copies, the more expensive the comic gets. But
Yeah, you would want to bring back like 3.
Yeah, I would tuck away a lot, and I would only put a couple out every year, like 1 or 2, right? And once the price got up to like where it is, what's over $1 million now? That's when I just put like one out a year. But don't forget, condition is everything to collectors.
Yeah.
And these would be pristine, mint condition, 100%, 10 out of 10, perfect copies. So that's going to.
But they wouldn't pass a carbon dating test, right? Because they wouldn't have actually aged.
Oh fuck!
Yeah,
you're ruining my fun.
Besides, you'd still be flooding the market just slowly.
Well, yeah, slowly, but there's whatever. Fuck.
Oh man, you just bumped out PvP for him to do his perfect.
Yeah, my theory.
Everyone at today's
sucks.
Montreal Canadiens game gets a free copy of Superman Action Comics #1.
Hey, did one of those comics just sell for like $3 million recently?
It's probably one of the more expensive comics. More. Yeah, it's.
I think
really
it's the first. I think it was like the first Superman one. I think it was.
It was.
Yeah, that's Action Comics #1.
It was 1930 something. I can't remember the exact date, but yeah.
I had thought Miss Marvel was the most sought after comic.
No.
I have no idea what the current one is because I imagine it does change from year to year at times, but I think Action's probably still one of the higher priced titles, I would guess.
Yeah.
And don't forget, there's always those key issues too. It's not always the first issue of a comic that's valuable. Sometimes it can be a later issue that's just maybe had a very low print run or something, or has just maybe got some really good introduction of a character or a particularly good storyline. I mean, there's all kinds of variables, right? So
PvP, from what I looked up, Action Comics issue number 1 came out in 1938. Late
sounds about
30s.
right. Sounds about right.
That's
Heck,
that's
I probably say that comics from 50 years ago, if you know certain copies of certain brands that did not last very long, comic book collectors right after those, as long as you have the comic books in good condition. It depends on what type of comics you're into and who's collecting them.
Well, I started collecting comics. I bought my first comic when I was 4 years old in the early 60s, and I started collecting them religiously at that point. I collected all through the 60s, all through the 70s, into the 80s. So I was basically lucky enough to be a part of the silver and the bronze age, which are still quite often highly valuable comic books. And I had a collection at one point of over 1,100 filed away. So, I had a pretty extensive collection, and I got to know quite a bit about collecting and grading and all that stuff. And I actually sold a lot of my collection off about 5 or 6 years ago and made some really very, very good profit off of it compared to when I was paying like 15 or 20 cents for a lot of these, and I ended up selling them for like 30, 40, 50 bucks a piece. So I did okay. So that's why I'm saying, it's not a bad investment. Because the one thing I've noticed about collectibles, like on eBay where I sell a lot of stuff, collectible market is probably one of the hottest markets on of any market on eBay. Whether you're talking comic books or science fiction toys or all that kind of stuff, right? Like there's a big market for it on there, a really big market.
Yeah, and collectors are willing to pay an arm and a leg for it too.
Well,
Yeah, we
collectors
are.
are often fanatics in the sense that they're basically reliving their childhood, right? So they are willing to, because now they're adults and they're getting older, and they're willing to shell out the big bucks since they do have some bigger bucks. So it just keeps fueling itself, right? Now I assume, in 10 or 20 years it's going to die off because a lot of the older folks are going to be dying off. So it's only going to be the younger people that might pick up the slack at that point. But I have a feeling a lot of the market is going to go downhill in value over the next 20 years. That's just my guess, but I could see it happening.
Well,
Depending on what you're collecting, yeah.
Yeah, and PvP,
exactly.
and it also depends on if this collector thing is generational or just a single generation now paying with all they have to get what they want last minute. Then the next generation that hasn't passed down their collectors to their kids actually like what they're collecting to continue their family business. In other words,
Oh, it's definitely generational because I'm seeing people that were like kids in the 80s that are now paying big bucks for 80s toys that I think are kind of crappy, but these kids, kids in the 80s, now they're adults, right? And they're quite willing to shell out some good money for some of those toys back from that decade, right? So yeah, I think it is a generational thing. Well, who knows? I mean, I don't know what's going to be happening 20 years from now, but it does seem to be like every generation of kids will have those favorites that they grew up with, and they probably lost them because I lost a lot of my toys. And if I had all my original toys, I could probably, it'd probably be like 10 or 15 grand worth of stuff I could sell. But of course, you play with the stuff and it all gets broken and tossed in the garbage eventually. But so, I do see 80s, people, that were kids then are now shelling out some good dollars. So I think it does go from decade to decade, from generation to generation.
yeah, and just like what Germ said, it also depends on what niche the next generation's into.
Oh yeah, it's definitely a niche market when it comes to collectibles for sure. Yeah, I would agree with that.
Oh yeah, and Action Comics #1 last month, an 8.5 sold for $6 million.
Damn.
I'm not surprised because a 6.5,
Wow.
that's pretty high grade for the 30s. So yeah, I could see it.
8.5.
And by the
8
way, I
8.5,
don't.
that's really good.
The
Sorry,
one
Keith.
thing I don't want to dispute you at all, but when you said you'd buy 10,000 copies, my thought was, I bet you there was like only like 3 or 4,000 printed. You know what I mean?
Oh,
Like
could be.
I don't
Okay,
know if
I
10,000
was
were made.
exaggerating. I
No,
could
no,
probably
no, no. I'm not even trying. I'm not even trying to call you out. And I'm saying, like, you said a reasonable number, and I'm like, were there even that many? You know what I mean? Like, I wonder what that run was. Honestly, it's
actually
probably
I'd
the
probably
most reprinted comic of all time.
yeah,
Hey,
I'd probably only need to buy like 100 copies and I'd be set for
all
life,
right,
right?
all
When
right.
I think about it.
I think
Just,
4, 5 would
just a
do it.
sec.
I mean, $6
Yeah.
million bucks.
All right, just a
We are
sec.
way
Welcome,
behind on the chat, so
yeah,
we
welcome,
should get
welcome
to
to
that.
Pop Culture Republic. Welcome to the chat here.
Hello.
Hey,
Hey,
PCR.
PCR.
Been a while.
Yeah, hey, here, let's catch this up real quick. We're about 10, 20 minutes behind here. And Crow says, "Oh." And Pop saying, "Hello, sit down." Kirk is Canadian. Yes, he is.
He was
This
born
is
in
a freaking
No,
Montreal.
no,
awesome.
no. Kirk is from Idaho. William Shatner is from Montreal.
Exactly. Exactly.
Hey! You call yourself a Trekkie? Kirk is from Iowa. He only works in outer space.
I just realized that as soon as I said it, it's Iowa.
He is from Canada.
I ought to burn your nerd card for that. I ought to burn it for that.
You know, you're talking real fans when it gets that precise.
Yeah. This is freaking awesome having Admiral Teague on the panel. A real treat.
Well, so is having Admiral Jim if he's able to get a word in edgewise.
Yeah. Scurvy says Charlie Sheen is not Canadian. Aren't we having deja vu from last night on this?
Yeah.
I'll have to compile my list. I don't know if Charlie Sheen. I'm not sure what he is.
Yeah, Crow says I like
Charlie
that.
Sheen is technically Mexican.
No.
I'll go with that.
Yeah, Crow says I like the Ontario Science Center. Cool. I've never been there. Kronos, I follow William Shatner. Oh, so that's who's been stalking him. He ended up in security.
I think she meant on Twitter, not physically.
I knew that Matthew McConaughey is not Canadian.
Crow says ditto. Scurvy says grill to be safe. Don't even let me up.
Uh-oh.
Well, you have to pop up into the backstage first.
You know, I bet if you let
I had
Lemon
to
up,
give my. Sorry.
I was just going to say, if you let Lemon on, there'll probably be a carton of naked eggnog showing up.
Yeah, just slowly pouring out.
Just slowly pouring out. Exactly.
And Kirk is a captain, also an admiral that got demoted back to a captain. I can't see an ensign Kirk. Just watch Jar Jar Trek.
Wasn't it mentioned in the TOS episode?
Never an ensign. It's so stupid. In Jar Jar Trek, he goes from cadet to first mate to captain in like an hour.
Wasn't Kirk an ensign in the Obsession episode of TOS though? Wasn't there like 15 years
They make
earlier
mention of either an ensign
that he
or
was an
Lieutenant
ensign?
Kirk.
I think it
I
was an
thought he
ensign.
was a lieutenant. I thought he was a lieutenant.
Yeah, I think it's Lieutenant Kirk.
I'd have to
Lieutenant.
rewatch, but he was definitely not, of the
Here's
captain
the
rank
thing:
for sure.
he gets promoted. He gets promoted really, really fast. All the other captains that we see are older than him, and none of them like Kirk.
They're jealous.
They're jealous.
Even Bob Tracy doesn't like Kirk. He's like, so this is the famous Spock. He's kind of mocking all of them. He doesn't like any of them when he shows up for the M5 test.
Yeah, because he made that from graduation to captain in just over 10 years.
13 years. He's the youngest captain of any Constitution class. Youngest captain in Starfleet, was given a Constitution class ship, and there's only 12 of those. So, especially in court martial, he's like, I'm glad to see my class from the academy is here, and like they're all like 2 ranks below him, and they're like, nobody here likes you, Kirk. We liked Ben Finney. He's like, Ben Finney was a loser. I'm Jim Kirk, you fools.
Yep.
Well, Gorilla's trying to catch up on chat again. Let's try to help him out
Yeah.
with that.
Yeah, sorry, I was editing that one thing down. Looks like I'll have to cut out like 4 minutes of it. So,
Hey, good.
and someone is swearing. We're all swearing.
Well, shit.
What the fuck you talking about, Kronos?
That's nothing new, Kronos.
Hey, what's your fucking language?
Okay, well, fuck me. I'll try and be more civil.
Damn it.
Yeah,
What the
well,
hell?
Someone swearing, Lord, go fuck yourself.
Go fuck yourself.
I'm getting you another clip for that one, Gorilla.
Well, here we go. Here we go.
All right. Scurvy says, in fact, to really be safe, Gorilla, drop half your assistant panel. I kind of feeling one of them wants to drop any second.
Uh-oh.
Yeah,
well, everybody's in their avatar, so there's probably a chance that someone here doesn't have pants on. So, and who knows? Maybe LDG's just in a towel.
No, LDG's in the bath. He's broadcasting around, surrounded by bubbles.
Yeah, LGB could be anywhere by now because we haven't heard from him in quite a while.
He's probably
LGG could be anywhere. We haven't heard from you know. You hear from my foot here in a second.
Oh,
Hey.
I got your attention, did I? Well,
Yeah,
that's
you'll have to buy me a few drinks before that foot will go up there.
yeah, really, eh?
LDG is your
telling me
favorite
there's a
movie,
chance.
Hey, I know that movie. That was from Dumb and Dumber. All right. Suzanne says, Kronos, don't spit that garbage again. And Kronos says, I'm Iron Man.
Good song.
I don't like spitting. 'Tis gross. Never an instant. There. What year is this? It's 1846 there, Kronos. Yeah, welcome to Thomas goes, welcome Thomas Posse says, closed panel. Did you curse a lot again, Kronos? No, Thomas, I had to yank down my other stream and I'm editing it right now.
The only time, you know, when they might have mentioned Ensign Kirk was Paradise Syndrome when he was like, not Paradise Syndrome. What's the one where they give everybody muskets? I'll remember it in a second. But he's just like
A private little war. A private little war.
Yeah. He was like, it was like maybe it was young Ensign Kirk who was left behind in this planet. He's like, I was here for 2 months. He's like a brother to me.
Yeah. So, and Kronos' headlights are a thing, and he says, hey, Potts, someone is a Ferengi. Yes, I am. I've been trying to get a new box spring, so. Again, I'm a kid at heart. And Kronos says, I'm dying off.
Slowly but surely, all of us are.
Well, we all do eventually. I hate to break it to you, Kronos.
Yeah, and Kronos says, I miss the 80s. A lot of people say they do.
I miss the 70s. That was my decade.
Yeah, and Susie is the thing.
The 70s are good.
And Suzanne says, Birdo Prey 5 is missing, and Jill and Scotty R37. Bird's in bed. Jill, it's Tuesday. I don't know where she's at. And Scotty, I don't think he's maybe only been to my channel once.
Well, I'm guessing Jill has enormous amounts of family stuff to take care of, or she's maybe preparing for her Friday stream. I'm guessing, and Scotty, I'm guessing Scotty might have smoked too much weed or had too many beers by now. Just guessing.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Unconscious, just for different reasons.
Yeah, and let's face it, it's for the best.
All right, Kronos, indeed. I'm laughing my ass off. And Scotty is cool. Pop is here. Pop was at the last stream, but I don't think he came back yet. And Scotty isn't just cool; he's a force of joy. Yeah. Gorilla's like Burrow per 5 behind on the chat. Well, Thomas, we were having a good conversation here, and I'm not. Hey, and I'm not 3 hours behind on the chat. I'm only. Let's see. I was at 11:06, so
Fatigue levels.
9 minutes
You're only
behind.
10 minutes behind.
Yeah, and hey PCR, pop culture. Hello to you, following me. I don't want to see gorillas behind. Oh come on! Hey, my ex was jealous of my ass, because of how nice and round it is.
Oh
So
man.
I'm just saying. And plus, I must have a nice ass because whenever I turn around to walk away from after talking to some people, I always hear "what an ass."
Once an ass, always an ass, huh?
I don't think they're talking about anatomy there, Gorilla.
And Ontario Science Center is cool. I never been there. And Girl says, Kirk! And I say, Con! Kronos, give me a genius. Or Genesis. And
Genesis?
says,
What's
love
that?
me, girl, but you suck on... Hey, people love me on on the chats here.
I have to disagree for once with Suzanne. Gorilla is the chat master. Because he always reads the chat very well.
Yeah, he's great at covering the chats, just not reading the chats.
You need a Mikey to read the chat.
Shit. She says, oh,
Or get you hooked on phonics.
All right, I gotta get the right voice for this. She's going, shit, you all need Jesus.
I know, Jesus.
Yeah. And Scurvy says he gets to them, although some streams skips over half. When have I ever skipped? Hey, the only ones that really skip over, and especially if I'm behind, is the ones that were just like, hey, Suzanne, hey, Scurvy, hey, Kronos, hey. Because everybody say hi.
Yeah. I think when the chat's doing the Waltons, hi, good night thing, I think it's totally legit for a girl to skip some of those.
Crow says Mega Maid went from suck to blow.
Oh.
Who's Mega Maid?
Spaceballs.
Do we have to show you that movie again?
Oh, I never want to see that movie again. Oh, please no.
Wow, the swearing. Rack.
Yeah.
Other card.
Yeah. And Potts can swear. And Crow says fascinating. And he has a thing for pointy ears. So apparently Kronos only likes to get it every 7 years.
Uh-oh.
And Suzanne says, who broke Nemesis? I'm not sure. And never too much
quiet. He has been quiet lately.
Yeah, and I didn't hate Nemesis. Rip Data. Well, I put it this way: I've seen Nemesis like twice versus I've seen Star Trek 4 at least 10 times.
The whales.
It's good for you. It's good for me. It's good for the whales. Crota says, I don't like butts and I cannot lie. Just not gorillas. And Kronos LOL. And laughing makes me pee a little.
Uh-oh.
So we made Kronos piss his pants. Sorry. Girl, I would say you get to all chats. Some other streamers skip half of them. Not you. Well, I feel that you guys are the reason we're here, and I feel like everybody should get their voices heard. Everybody should just not get to show their junk on the streams.
I think you're one of the better.
Exactly.
You're one of the better chat readers, Gorilla, because I've been on chats and panels where the host might be a good stream and everything, but they just ignore the chat, and then they're like, all of a sudden they're like 2 hours behind before they start reading them. It's like, well, what the fuck is the point at that point,
right? What I don't understand is that you get these big, huge streams that have thousands of people watching, and the host never reads a single chat online unless you pay them. So why bother putting anything in the chat?
Yeah. That's the channels I don't watch anymore, Gorilla.
Well, I listen to a couple big ones for my news and stuff, and they're interesting conversations. I just don't bother putting anything in chat, and I'll watch them the next day on 2x speed.
Yeah, yeah. There's streams I used to enjoy that I haven't probably watched it. I haven't probably been on those in like a year because I gave up because it was all super chat, super chat, super chat, super chat, and I was like, well, what's the point? I'm not going to
Yeah.
waste my time, you know.
Yeah. Well, if the conversation's good and you enjoy being there, I
Yeah,
wouldn't stop being there. I just don't bother putting anything in the chat because it's not gonna get read anyhow.
Yeah, well, I
your
gotta
first
say there
responsibility
is
is to have a conversation worth commenting on. Then you try to like work in the chat as best you can.
I gotta
I've fallen
say
behind a few times.
there is
With
one
channels
stream.
like that, even channels like Teague's size, it's more that the chat is talking with itself. And if anything pertinent comes up or anything real bad comes up, someone on the panel and mods in the chat will
Well,
bring it
no,
up, and
no,
gets mentioned on the panel.
no, like
And
the
I
one
will
I was talking.
highlight almost every chat. I try to highlight every chat while I talk, but sometimes people like I got a glimpse at them. So yeah, I try to highlight the chats where people say hi to each other. But yeah, if someone's asking a question, then I read it.
No, but like the one I was talking about there is the chat scrolling so fast, your chat's literally on screen for only a second before it's gone. It's scrolled past.
Critical Drinker has his chat screwed down to extra slow. So I actually was able to talk to Melvin Deeply and a couple of other people during the Critical Drinker stream and who's bigger. So YouTubers can do it. It's got to wait a little longer to comment so that it's not just shooting by. Having your chat shoot by so that it hurts your eyes is a flex and it doesn't help your community.
Yeah, some of the bigger channels I've
Who are we
noticed.
who am I to comment on them? I'm sorry, PvP. I was just who am I to comment on them? Like I want that problem, but look at Critical Drinker with 4 million subs. You can still, it's not easy. There's a lot of stuff there, but you can still talk to people.
Yeah, I was just going to mention channels like Critical. I've been on there and chatted, and he'll generally put it on slow mode where you have to wait like 15 seconds, 30 seconds, whatever it is between comments, just so there's not, millions of comments piling in, which is good. I'm glad he does that. And there's another channel. I don't like to mention channel names because I don't feel like maybe I should. But I really used to watch him a lot because I enjoyed him. Then basically, the reason I don't watch him now is I just found it repetitious and I got bored. But he was always good to me. Like he's one of those channels that he would definitely concentrate on the super chat comments, right? And he would read those religiously, and pretty much the regular chats, like myself and all the other people that were not paying any money, often we just get overlooked a lot of the time. But I do remember he was one of those rare exceptions with a big channel, and I never paid him a penny. But there was probably 10, 20 times when I'd post something in the chat, and he would actually pick it out and read it, and he'd get a good laugh out of it. And he'd enjoy my comment, right? And the only reason I can think why is because I would post something that would engage his attention, probably something humorous a lot of the time that would get his attention, and he'd have a good laugh, and he'd like single me out and mention my name. And it's always great when you get a big channel that will do that. So there are exceptions to the rule, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Anyway, sorry, I was just on a tangent there.
Kronos?
No, well
Yes, we
said.
do,
We've all
but-
seen sorry.
What do you mean, kind of, sort of, maybe? We definitely rock.
We rock. And we've all seen Doomcock be really good with the community thing. And he's only like there's a few levels of slowed down. He's not slowed down too much.
All right.
That was actually the guy I was thinking of, Jake, because I haven't gone. I used to go on this Friday night frolic all the time, and then I just kind of got doing other things. And as much as I love the Friday nights, I kind of felt they got a bit repetitious, so I kind of lost interest. But he was always very generous in actually picking up on some of the people that didn't super chat and read their comments, and he actually interact and have fun and good to get a good laugh out of some of the silly things I said to him. So Yeah, I do have respect for Doomcock in
He
that
spends
respect.
about equal time on super chats, requests to sing, and do imitations and regular chats. And it doesn't matter where the requests come from either. He'll do them from regular chat or from super chat. So I don't know. I'm not going to apologize that I just think I unapologetically like Doomcock. So
All right.
Yeah, I don't have any problem with him at all. It's just, I just got, onto other stuff, but I still think he's got a great channel.
All right. Let's catch back up here in the chat there. Scurvy says, Scurvy, suck up to teachers, pet LOJK. No, I just like giving praise where it's due. Well, thank you, Scurvy. Peeps Rock here, kinda, sorta,
Sorta.
maybe. I'll find my own peeps.
That's a lot of qualifiers, I gotta say, Kronos.
Yeah, and Scurvy says, I don't have a problem with large channel. Not getting to all the chats. I'm sure that's nearly impossible.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah, I understand that. Yeah.
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 Gorilla Rocks. Well, thank you, Suzanne. I'm not a fan of overly popular shows. Well, I the ones I listen to are the ones that I get my news and the culture breakdowns and stuff like that. And Thomas says, then there are people who have a panel and say they can't read chat because they are talking to the panel. I'm like, you can't look at the chat while talking? Oh, I know exactly who you're talking about, Thomas. I know exactly who you're talking about. Scurvy says, some of the Wii mod are brutal for sure. Okay. Yeah. Suzanne is popular. And Scurvy says, I've been on streams with 3 people in chat and they don't pay attention to chat. There isn't much excuse for that. I know, right? We got 16 people watching here and I'm able to keep up with the chat. Crono
To an
says,
extent, yeah.
Yeah, Crono says, don't want to be popular. And Tom says, too late, Kronos, you are extremely popular. Yeah, we are. Everybody knows, recognizes. Yeah, we recognize you. You've gone to too many streams.
you know what? To be honest with you, the difference between being good at that and being not so great at that is 2 screens. Now that I have 2 screens, I keep one on the chats and I can see who's coming in. I might not be great at getting to every single chat every time, but I have been getting a lot better at greeting people when they show up.
Yeah.
That's been helpful.
Yeah.
And you have to understand, some people have a technical constraint.
Yeah. And Kronos, if you miss, there's certain live streams, if you miss them, it wouldn't take us 3 weeks to figure out, to realize that you're missing. Like some of the people there would be like, oh, wait, have you seen, where's so-and-so been? I haven't seen him in like 3 weeks. And Kronos says, dope. And Kronos, nah, not even close. There is a killer amazing mods out there that are goat. Yeah. Thanks, but totally disagree. Doom is
too bad, Kronos. You're already popular. It's too late for you to change it.
Yeah, I never been to a Doom thing, so I don't know if he's a good singer or not. He says,
he's really good.
Doomcock's an excellent singer.
Yeah.
He doesn't have Broadway level voice, but like whatever the level below that is, he's pretty close. Like on Frank Sinatra, it's good, really good. He could be a Sinatra imitator for sure.
I'm convinced Doomcock has some professional experience somewhere in his past, but he doesn't talk about it. But I think he does have some professional experience.
He absolutely was the lead in that High School Musical, right?
Yeah. No, I was totally tempted there just to like find a random picture on Google, so like just search like a random person, you know, and put their picture up on Twitter. Go, hey, I got a face reveal from Doomcock. See how many people would be.
Yeah, just throw up Finks Sinatra up there.
No, just like a random picture of like a random person, not someone that's well-known face.
You mean like clip art or something?
Or just like a random picture of someone on the beach or something.
Like Deej.
Yeah. You need to get some like lounge singer at the airport.
Exactly.
There you go. And Crow says, someone think something. Doomcock is freaking amazing. You'll get no argument from me, Kronos. And Kronos says, I'm not a person, just a robot. So does that mean you're programmed in multiple techniques?
He's the droid you're looking for, ladies.
Heck, Kronos is the most popular person who never joins panels.
Yeah. We'll get you one of these days, Kronos.
Is Sue still in bed? No, she got out of bed today. I like "Fly Me to the World." Sing it. I don't know it. I've never even heard of that song. So
It's
Yeah,
Fly
Me
me
to the World.
to the
Fly the
world.
world. Yeah. I don't want to get a copyright thing though, you know.
yeah, YouTube took a Doomcock stream down once singing Sinatra. Oh, they did that. I've
Yeah,
known a
that'll
couple of.
happen.
I've
Yeah,
known a few. I've known a few karaoke streams that have got taken down.
you got to be careful. It all depends
Just-
on
Yeah.
the
Just-
musician, right? Some have bad, nasty lawyers, and some don't. You know.
John
Yeah,
Williams
that's why
is the
Bill
worst.
takes
I
down
say.
all of them that he does. He'll be hit within a day if he didn't.
Oh, here's Suzanne. I'm probably gonna pop in on that one.
Hey, Kiro, if you can make it over to the Stark of Irons channel May 10th at 4 p.m., he is hosting a fundraiser for me. I promise entertaining. Well, I'll try to get there.
Yeah, I'm
Hey.
going to try and get there because I was singing on the karaoke the other last weekend, and Suzanne enjoyed it, so she's asked me to try and join that stream that day, which I probably should be able to.
Yeah,
Yeah.
PvP, you have some okay pipes on you. I have terrible pipes on mine.
I try.
Yeah.
I was singing a lot of songs by the Damned that night because they're one of my favorite punk bands, and my cousin and I are actually going to get to see them next month in June live, which is fucking amazing because they've been going for 48 years, and basically they got four out of the original members on the tour, and I never thought I'd get a chance to see that, and they still sound excellent because I watched some videos on YouTube here, and it's going to be a great show, I'm sure. So yeah, I'm really jacked up for that one.
Yeah. All right, and DG needs to show up again. Well, once he gets a new computer, he will. I think LDG is on top of that. And Kronos, no, I'm up. 'Tis good to be up. But he was just singing. There was no music. Singing with no music. Yeah, they recognize but they were the bots don't recognize the musical sound. They recognize the pattern to the lyrics.
Also, they can translate. What do you call it? They can read what you're saying. They can translate it into text in almost real time now. So, like, if it's the lyrics start matching up, it's doing more checks.
Yeah, and oh yes, please PvP, and I like so. But
I'll
I think
try,
this is
Suzanne.
a good place to wrap it up. I do got the other stream re-uploaded there, so that we are able to. So none of the conversation was lost tonight.
So girl, you're saying it's been re-uploaded?
Yes.
Gorilla sat on the egg and rehatched itself back up again.
Yeah, PvP. I'm gonna take out Hitler taking it up the ass. So.
Oh, my
Girl,
goodness.
you're never going to recover from
You
that.
must remove that disrespectful image of my leader.
He's never
Banana.
going to forgive me for that one.
Hey, don't worry. I'm saving the 8 hours of I'm getting the 8 hours of the view ready for you.
Oh my god.
Well, I what can I say?
No
Well,
more.
they are. They are
Hey,
chickens.
if you can sit through it, I can sit through it, Gorilla.
Yeah. All right. So, thank you, Scurvy, also known as Lemon Pie, for coming. Thank you, Suzanne Exy, for coming, and thank you, Kronos, for coming very much, and thank you, Thomas Potts, for coming. Now, Thomas, he has a bunch of videos of bird crashes plane and his Minecraft builds on there, so make sure to check him out there. Scrolling, rawhide. And
just keep those stargates rolling, rawhide.
Yeah. Thank you, Pop Culture Republic, for coming. Nice meeting you there. What's he do, Daniel? Or sit down.
Can you say that again?
What does Pop Culture Republic do?
He's usually on the Comic Book Crusaders live panels. They usually cover news articles of varying subjects from political topics to comic book news to new movies that are coming out or being made.
Does he actually do anything on his channel?
I gotta recheck because I don't really.
Yes, Pop Culture Republic does comic books. He has a large comic book collection, memorabilia, collectibles, and stuff like that. He's also very big on just pop culture. He knows his Star Trek. He'll mix and match. He'll have Star Trek comic books, or he'll do other things. He's pretty good pop culture expert. Very well, not very knowledgeable in comics and very knowledgeable in sci-fi.
Okay. And thank you to the Phantom Boomer Explorers. Now on his channel, he'll post trailers to the movies that are going to be watching on Cosby. And it looks like he's been doing some interesting movies here last month.
You said the way you said it sounded like you said on Cosby, and it's just like imagine Bill Cosby like, imagine they do some videos I took on my phone.
Yeah, it's about time Cosby got a case of his own medicine. All right. And thank you, C4, for coming. Also known as Cam's Crash Courses.
Why can't he be more like OJ, right?
Yeah. Let's not get into that there. I'll respect the dead. And thank you, Edge of Time, for coming.
He's not dead. That's just what the government wants you to think.
Oh yeah. It's because to talk away from all the scandals coming out of the White House. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, exactly.
And thank you, Taylor Swift, creator of the Disney, Star Wars, MCU, and Doctor Who. And I'm waiting for Star Trek to get added to that.
It's gonna keep getting longer.
Yeah, and thank you to the man of many words, Cody Guy, for coming. Thank you, welcome. Thank you. Scrolling. Gosh, she just make a song called Scrolling. Yeah, we had a lot of people.
Keep them coming, scrolling. Gorillas, random thoughts.
Yeah. So that's what she made it through the entire show. All right, so Teague, we'll start with you. What do you got going on?
Let's see. I'll be back on Friday, where I'll probably do Star Trek Discovery live watch then and react to it before Doomcock. So I'll probably be on around 4:00 on Friday. Look for me then.
Okay. Admiral Shepard, what do you got going on?
Mowing lawns right now. Not much of anything. My fan film's on a hold right now until I get some cotton picking time to sit here and go through the stuff. And I have two admirals that I wrote a script out, and they're going to be fighting each other. Well, one came out and the other one lost his audio, so can't figure that out. Need to talk to LDG about that someday when he's got more time instead of sleeping on the channel here. Other than that, that's about it. Just keep watching Commodore Productions, and thank you for the invite.
Yeah, not a problem. They're glad to have you on.
Thank you.
All righty. Who's next? Get back to the screen. PvP, what do you got going on?
Gotta uncheck my mute. My turn, did you say? Okay. I'm gonna be uploading some albums by The Damned, one of my favorite punk bands from the 1970s that have been going for 48 years, which is amazing because they're like the Rolling Stones of punk as far as I'm concerned. Any band that can last that long through ups and downs, signing contracts with record labels, getting fired from record labels, being almost broke. I think I saw an interview once where the whole band was down to 500 pounds total currency at one low point in their career, but they didn't give up and they kept fighting and they came back. And any band that's got that much guts and determination, I got to be a fan of. So I'm going to be uploading some of their better albums. So probably I'll start in the next few days on the weekend there, Gorilla.
Okay. All right, Nemesis, what do you got going on?
All right, well, I've been doing Skullgirls Mobile and Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links, so if you're into beautiful drawn women fighting each other, check out my Skullgirls gameplay, and if you're into Yu-Gi-Oh!, check out my Duel Links gameplay.
All righty. And Pickles, are you still with us?
I don't hear
Pickles.
much more.
No, so he's getting the Indian treatment again.
Yeah, or he's snoring.
I told you he was sleeping.
All right, vote on the panel. Should we change his name?
Well, it's your choice, Gorilla.
All right, Sci-Fi Sit There. What do you got going on?
Well, to all your panelists and to the chatters in the chat, I usually cover different TV shows or movies of sci-fi nature. I do cover other TV shows or movies depending how well versed I am in other genres. On my YouTube channel, I do roughly the same as I just said before. I usually do TV shows or movies of the sci-fi nature. On my channel, I try to do live streams on Saturdays between 4 to 6 p.m. Pacific time. I'm taking a break on that since I finished up my first season. And I do come on other people's streams if they allow me to come on, if there's an open panel to them. And beyond that, that's all I have to say about my channel. And I'll turn it over to Resolute Germ or to Gorilla, however he wants to do the order after me.
All right. Hey, welcome, Jedi Bill. Hey, I was at your 4 years celebration today, but I'm not sure if you've seen my chat there. I was busy at work, but congratulations on 4 years. Also, well, we're just closing up here. Make sure to check out Jedi Bill here. He does karaoke. He does his Insomniac Supercell Nerd chat there, and he'll have his morning coffees. He's a man who never sleeps there. So make sure to check him out. All right, and I think Pickles is awake. He changed his date back. Pickles, you still well. Anyhow, if you ever need IT help or need a place to hang out, there's always freethenet.org/underground. Jerb, what do you got going on?
Well, I got open panel on Thursday, cartoons on Saturday, and drama on Tuesday. The poll for the cartoons is up right now. Captain Simeon and the Space Monkeys are still ahead, but Invader Zim is closing in.
All right. As for me, tomorrow will be Justified. We're on the back half of season 5. Really good show. We're having a 2-episode watch party. For Cringe Stock on Thursday, we are watching the American Society of Magical Negroes, which, frankly, it only has a 2.6 on one of the most rated shows I've ever seen.
I'm fucking working. I'm so bummed out. Hopefully I'll be home in time. Maybe I'll be able to watch some of it.
It's at 8:30 at night, so it'd be 9:30
your
your
time. With my job.
It'd be 9:30 your time.
Okay, you can go either way. I'll be home for the end of it probably.
Okay, and Friday we're reviewing the Walton's episode, The Book. On Saturday we are reviewing From Russia with Love. Then on Sunday we got a poll in the chat. There, it's tied right now. Now for RoboCop and Jaws. So make sure to go vote in the poll. And I'm pretty sure Jerm would really appreciate it if you vote for RoboCop. So,
yeah, me too.
All right.
Yeah, make it easier on me to rig
it.
So with that, you guys have a good night. Remember to be a gorilla.
Take care.
Yeah.